Stephen Shore, author of The Nature of Photographs, suggests photographs visually transform the world in front of the camera. In this brief presentation, we will consider the four elements of frame, light, focus, and time used in one photograph to visually transform reality. Demonstrating the active framing used in this photograph may be achieved by my addition of a horizontal and vertical trifold grid to the image. This is commonly called in the world of art and photography a rule of thirds. Rejlander's photograph demonstrates the rule of thirds horizontally by using clasped hands in the midpoint, the faces on the top third horizontal, and the remainder of the image filling the bottom third. This same dynamic framing also plays across the image vertically from side to side. One face instead of hands fills the left side of the image, the woman's face is centered in the middle, and the remaining third fills the right side. A second, more unusual active framing has been achieved with both subjects' faces gently turned and staring towards something beyond the frame at its left side. Their engagement produces a dynamic that draws the viewer's attention and curiosity about the couple's captive attention. What could be so captivating? A third active framing is used with the couple's left hands, which appear to be clasped, but Rejlander has allowed them to drop below the edge of the frame, forcing the viewer's attention upwards to their visible faces and right hand. Lighting. Lighting appears to be bidirectional, entering in front of the subject from the left side, drawing attention to the clasped hands. Balancing this is a left side lighting, a secondary source, entering from the right and slightly behind the subject. The setting of the image appears to be a studio with little more revealed than the couple and a simple muted backdrop. Lighting was probably achieved from windows with direct diffuse lighting, sunlight probably, and in an otherwise unlit room. The light reveals, without hard shadows, the soft details of faces, their hands, hair, and garments. Hidden in the shadows and out of focus are creases in the garments. The strongest details, highlights, appear to be in the foreground with the clasped hands, which creates a focal point for the image. The contrasting pattern of light and dark across the couple moves the viewer's eyes around the image and complements the movement created by active framing and composition. Focus. Stephen Shore suggests that focus creates a hierarchy in the depictive space, giving emphasis and distilling a photograph's subject from its content. A very shallow depth of field chosen by the photographer in this image reinforces a focused attention to the couple's faces and clasped hands. A single plane of focus, parallel to the camera, draws our attention to those objects, not to the blurred background or edges of the frames. This selective focus supports Rejlander's framing and lighting. The viewer is not distracted by information beyond the couple's warm embrace and their captive attention. Time. Stephen Shore tells us two factors in photography affect time: duration of exposure and staticness of the final image. This photograph appears to be an exposure of several seconds due to the limited availability of diffused light, the setting, and photographic technique employed, requiring the couple to remain motionless to appear in focus without blurring. Their motionless in the image, captivated by the presence of something hidden from our view, complements the image. As Stephen Shore suggests, time is momentarily interrupted by the photographer, and a new meaning, a photographic meaning, has been delineated. In summary, we have described four elements of a photograph: frame, light, focus, and time, and discussed them in relationship to a single photograph.